I'm Buzz on We Found New Music with Grant Owens, and this is Liberation.
We were dancing aboard a falling tree, just two kids with nowhere better to be. I remember lying through my teeth, lonely in September, all the falling leaves. It's a reckoning, only what they want. Inside my heart is a fire, it's burning like 1,000 souls. I'm running, I'm burning, I'm crashing, I'm living, I'm trying, I'm lying, I'm living for myself. Even if nobody's watching me, even if nobody hears a single note, even if nobody's watching me, oh, I'm singing for myself, for
That's the one.
That was it.
Hey guys, I'm Grant Owens on We Found New Music. We're so thrilled to be joined by Buzz for her first radio interview.
Yeah.
Welcome to the family. Welcome to We Found New Music.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy to be here.
And you just played Liberation for us, which is your most recent single.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about Liberation for us.
Liberation came because I was having a mental breakdown on the way to Michael's arts and crafts store, and I was scared. Like, I just put out 2 songs. This is my first time like not being behind the scenes as a songwriter and like stepping out as an artist, and so I was just having like a moment of like, oh no, what's gonna happen? Like, a lot of anxiety for no reason, and so I got really pissed at myself, and I got so frustrated where I was like, I have to free myself of these worries. Like, it's time to just go. I want to put out music and like just be fearless, and so I kind of like wrote this poem like literally on the side of the road before going into Michael's and buying like markers that I never used, but I pulled over and wrote this poem, and it was like, I want to give a gift to myself, and the gift is just to let myself be myself.
Mm-hmm.
And that felt like such a relief to say. I didn't even know that I needed to say that. And so I, after the perusing the marker aisle and purchasing things, I went back home and I went into my studio and I just like laid down those chords. And the way that all my stuff starts is like, I just find a sound that I like and I play the chords, and if my brain starts like swirling with ideas, then I'll just jump on the mic. And so I just jumped on it, and literally the whole song just fell out, and there were a couple like lyrics that weren't fully there, but like the whole melody was there, and I put a vocoder on top of it, thinking like this is just gonna be a layer like way under there. And then that night I got back home from like doing whatever I was doing to take a break from the studio, and like I played it, and I don't know why I just muted the synth, and then it was like, this sounds insane with just vocal and vocoder. So it was not supposed to be that originally, but then it was just like amazing. And so then I played a show in LA, and I uploaded a video to TikTok, and so many people loved it. And so that's when I was like, I actually have to like properly finish the song. It can't just like sit on my computer. And so there were like weeks of like, do I put a drum sound? Is the bass gonna come in? And I just knew like every step of the way when I would like add something to that song, I would just take it away. And I'd be like, no, like this just has to be really bare until the end. Because I love like cinematic stuff too. So I was very minimal compared to my other stuff with this one.
It is very cinematic, and it's interesting because it's your first single that doesn't have like a driving beat.
I know.
You know, Misfit and your other songs are definitely upbeat, dance pop, whatever songs, a mix of everything, which I guess is a good transition. But Liberation is the song out now, which you just learned all about. Go stream it. It's a special one, and I think it's one that a lot of people in the audience are gravitating to during your live set, and just their jaws are dropping.
Thank you.
Yeah, but how about Misfit? Another
Yeah.
track out. Really fun, upbeat track.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I guess briefly talk about that one too.
Sure. Misfit, another similar process off the back of thoughts and feelings, and sitting down in my studio, I had something similar to what you hear now, but we ended up replacing the bass that I had. But I had like this pedaling bass going, and went on the mic, freestyled, and the moment that I was like, I don't fit in anywhere, I don't even want to, I was like, I literally verbally, you could hear it in one of the takes, I was like, yes! Like, it felt so good to say. I didn't know I needed to say it, like, and so that's when I knew, like, I'm finishing this song, because it felt so good to say.
Oh, yeah.
And again, like, coming from the behind-the-scenes songwriter life, like, I was fitting into so many different boxes because I wanted to help other artists, you know, find a great song. And now Misfit was like me being like, I don't even want to be a box. Like, I want, and it fits perfectly with what we're talking about. Like, Liberation and Misfit, they might kind of be different, but it's all me. It's me saying, like, I don't want you to be able to define this.
Yeah, and that says it all. You can really tell that you're behind every little bit of Buzz, you know, and
Yeah.
it's all your own thoughts and your own production, and that's really great. That's
Thank
amazing. So, tell me about you as Buzz. You're now an artist. You were writing before, and
Right.
the Buzz Project.
Right. This is a long time coming. This is a lot of suppressed emotion that I am so happy to be sharing now. You know, this is something I was, like I shared, scared to do. And now I feel like the most in my skin I've ever been. So really it's just about, like I said, me letting me be me, which should be easy and is not sometimes. And this whole project is just like to let my weird out.
It's so authentically you, and you couldn't have it any other way but yourself.
That's right.
And what do you have coming up? What's next for Buzz?
What's next? I'm working on a lot of music. There's 2 songs that I'm really excited to put out. They're basically done. So I'll be announcing release dates soonish. Super excited about that. Playing a show in April. We're like about to lock it in, so it'll all be announced on my Instagram, and yeah.
Yeah, definitely go see a Buzz show. That's kind of the best way to get a big introduction to who you are.
Thank you.
There'll be plenty of shows to come, I think.
I
And
can't
we were
wait.
honored to have you at the We Found Music Showcase recently as well.
Yeah.
So great to have you. Well, thank you so much. go stream Liberation by Buzz, and we'll catch you next time.
Awesome. Thank you.
Buzz on We Found New Music.